right, we're live. Good evening and welcome to Clements Place here in Newark. My name is Alex Lorenzi and I'm the associate producer of this series. And thank you. And on behalf of our founder and president, Melissa Walker, and our vice president and senior producer, Ted Chubb, we welcome you to this event here at Clements Place. Special thanks to the New Jersey Council for the Humanities and the National Endowment for the Humanities for making this possible. Also special thanks to our friends at Yardbird Entertainment for the lights, sound, and live stream. And finally, special thanks to our community partner, Wayne Winborn at the Institute for Jazz Studies here at Rutgers Newark for hosting us in this beautiful space. Without you, none of this is possible, so we thank you from the bottom of our hearts. Our final guest for this series needs no introduction, but I'll introduce him anyway. Hailing from West Philadelphia, he's an 8-time Grammy winner and is one of the preeminent musicians of any genre of music and any instrument of music on the planet today. He's a world-class bassist, producer, composer, band leader, and he has worked with the likes of Freddie Hubbard, Chick Corea, Roy Haynes, Diana Krall, McCoy Tyner, Herbie Hancock. The list goes on and on and on. He has toured the world with his own groups, some of which include his big band, his Christian McBride Situation, his quartet New John, his quintet INSiDE Straight, and his trio. And he serves as the artistic director on for many institutions, including NJPAC, Newport Jazz Festival, National Jazz Museum of Harlem, and last but not least, Jazz House Kids and the Montclair Jazz Fest. Tonight we are here for a special edition of his radio show on SiriusXM, The Lowdown. So without further ado, please give a warm welcome to the one, the only, Christian McBride.
Wine on stage. So don't mean to disrespect your instrument. Sorry to all the piano players out there watching. I do take this instrument seriously. Good evening, and it's great to be here at Clements Place in Newark, New Jersey. That's right. I've been looking forward to this for quite some time. I've been doing this show for SiriusXM, The Lowdown, Conversations with Christian, for 13 seasons now. And for whatever reasons, well, actually, I know the reasons. This is my first episode this year. For the last, I don't know, I guess 2 years since the pandemic, I did the Lowdown Conversations with Christian, the Lockdown series. The Lowdown should have been called the Lockdown, but I did a bunch of episodes over Zoom, so they did not entail any playing duets like I usually do on the show, but it was wonderful. I got to interview people like the NBA legend Spencer Haywood and the legendary actor Clifton Davis and a whole lot of great people. Rico Petrocelli, legendary baseball player. So I had a good time doing the Lockdown version of the Lowdown. But tonight marks the first time I get to be back in person with people, with my bass in my hand, doing the radio show. And as you may have seen on my Instagram page earlier today, it's historic because of my guest. This is the first time in the history of the Lowdown that this guest has been on the show. And you know who tonight's guest is? Nobody. You are all the guests on tonight's The Lowdown. And Melissa she's so much better now, but her face was kind of like, oh, no guest. So what are you going to do? And you know, after all these years, you think trust me will still work, but it kind of works. So I'm on the hot seat tonight, and like I said, trust me, honey, it's gonna be happening This is going to be the greatest Lowdown ever recorded. This will be the Lowdown that people are going to go back and listen to, and it's going to be great. So before I play a little bit, I wanted to kind of talk about the year. Like, why haven't I recorded an episode of the Lowdown in probably 15 or 16 months? Well, it's a good problem. The good problem is that because of the lockdown 2020 and 2021, 2022 kind of opened all the way back up. So gigs that I had booked in 2020 got moved to 2021. Those gigs got canceled. They moved another year out. So basically, this year has been a big mess of gigs that were supposed to happen in 2020 and 2021, and gigs that I already had booked for 2022. So it's been a busy year. The highlights have been many. Probably the biggest highlight has been reconnecting with my brothers Joshua Redmond, Brad Meldow, and Brian Blade. We did a record that turned out, which turned into 2 records in 2019. Back Round Again, right? Is that what it's called? Right Back Round Again, and Long Gone, which came out earlier this year. And both of those albums are from the same session. And 2019, we got together, we played this gig at the Falcon in Marlboro, New York, and we had a big, huge world tour planned for 2020. Well, that got shot to hell, and it got rebooked to 2021. Big world tour, and that got shot to hell. We're like, oh, man. So finally, we did it this year. And it was so wonderful to be back out on the road again with those guys and to tour the world and play together again. I sincerely hope we get to do that again. At the time of this recording, which is, what's tonight, the 20th? It is December the 20th, 2022. Long Gone is up for a Grammy. And so I'm hoping that Long Gone will win the Grammy. I hope, seriously, for Joshua, because I don't believe Joshua Redmond's ever won a Grammy. So, Josh, I'm pulling for you, baby. I want him to get some. And some other cool things have happened this year. I reconnected with the great Jason Moran. We did a tour of, we did a duo tour at the end of 2021 in Europe, and we had such a good time. We said, let's do this again. So, of course, Jason is the artistic director for jazz programming at the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C., and he said, let's do it down here. So we just played together, and I think we got a little thing happening. So I sincerely hope Jason Moran and I will collaborate on some things again in the future. That cat is deep. He's a visual artist. He's a poet. I mean, he's just all things creative. So give my man Jason Moran some dap. Now, had I had a guest tonight, this would have been around the time we play our first song. So I'm going to play my first song for you. Thank you very much. Let's hear it for Bart Howard. You know who Bart Howard is? He wrote that song, Fly Me to the Moon, made popular by old Blue Eyes himself, Mr. Frank Sinatra. I was telling some cats last night just how important it is to, I said, how to hear him at just 50? I was telling these cats the other night about how important it is to really pay attention to singers. And I love telling the story about how I discovered singers because, you know, I was a teenager. Singers to me were soul singers, you know, James Brown, Aretha Franklin, Anita Baker, Whitney Houston, Luther Vandross. That's who I was listening to. Michael, you know, Prince, Stevie, Gladys, Chaka. You know, that's the about as far as I went in terms of singers. Yes, I knew Leontine Price existed. I knew Marian Anderson existed. I knew Ella Fitzgerald and Sarah Vaughan and Billie Holiday existed, but I was a hardcore R&B soul funk kid, right? And so when it came to learning about jazz, I was like, no, man, Miles, Bird, Train, you know, the Cats, you know. And I started having to learn these standards, playing with these old cats. And I'm up there playing train changes. You know, yeah, you put the substitution in there. Yeah, man, yeah. Put some giant step changes on Body and Soul. Yeah, right? And these old cats didn't think that was so hip. And they looked like they want to kill you. And so thank God I got to know the late, great Ray Brown. And I asked Ray Brown, I said, Ray, I'm having trouble learning these standards. Well, who are you listening to? Oh, man, you know, I'm listening to Miles, I'm listening to Bird, listening to Lester Young, Ben Webster. He's like, well, you got to listen to singers. Singers. Oh, duh, right. And so I started listening to Ella, the people he told me to listen to. He was very specific. Listen to Ella, Nat King Cole, and Frank. And then we're going, okay. I said, well, I don't know where to start. You know, can you give me some leads? And he said, well, okay, with Sinatra, thank you, sir. Sinatra at the Sands with the Basie Orchestra. Start there. It worked. I fell into a deep, deep, deep Sinatra hole. And every standard that I wound up, all those standards I thought I knew, I found versions of Frank and Nat King Cole and Ella, and gosh, he was right. So I want to tell all you cats, listen to the vocalist. And we got such a good vocal scene going on right now. I think there's so many good vocalists on the scene right now. I mean, Samara Joy, she is just taking the world by storm. God bless her, she is killing it. Cecile McLaurin-Savant, like the thing. Jasmine Horn, Miss Horn is out there killing it. And of course, let's not forget, next time Diane Reeves is within a 200-mile radius of you, I would suggest you walk there if you can't get there by car or by plane, train, or automobile, because for me, she is still, she's our greatest living jazz vocalist. And I can also suggest the same thing to all of you about Dee Dee Bridgewater. So you young cats out here playing these horns and wanting to learn all these alternate changes, you better get with the vocalist. Speaking of vocalists, you know I get the best training in the world from my wife, who is a world-class vocalist. Just in case y'all forgot, I was fortunate enough to marry a wonderful woman and vocalist by the name of Melissa Walker, who started Jazz House Kids. And one of the things that we used to do when we first started dating, I'm going to make her blush right now. when she lived in West Orange, I was still living in Manhattan. I would come to visit her in West Orange, and I would bring my bass into the kitchen, and we would play duets while we were in the kitchen. So, Melissa, will you come up here, please? Ah, she's stalling. There she is, Melissa Walker. Come on up here, babe. Which mic can she use? Oh man. Hey, that's like a high chair.
I'm good.
You cool there? All right.
I'm good.
Hi.
I'm about ready to interview you.
No. So, do you remember one of our favorite songs we used to like to do in the kitchen?
Okay. I'm going to stand anyway for something that I don't know we're doing.
Let me ask you a question. Can you listen to an instrumentalist play a standard and know if they know the lyrics or not?
No, I'm good. Yes, oftentimes. They don't breathe where the lyric falls, but I've kind of gotten to expect that. Except for, Gary Bartz said to me once that he found it so important to pay attention to where the lyric, and having worked a little bit with Ray Brown, who knew every single standard.
In every single key.
In every key. I did get a real appreciation for that, just that notion of how a song can breathe, and what that story is about. I just think that's an additional extension. Wow, well, we haven't done this in a long time. Well, just in time, you found me just in time. Knew that day when we were lost, and I was lost. The losing dice, well, baby, they were tossed, and my bridges all were crossed. Nowhere to go. But now you're here, and now I know just where I'm going. There'll be no doubt or fear, 'cause you're on my way. 'Cause you came just in time. You found me just in time. You changed that lovely time, that lovely day. Just in time. He found me just in time. Oh, he changed that lovely time so long ago. But I was lost. The losing dice were tossed. Oh, my bridges all were crossed. but now, but now, but now, but now, but now you're here. You know, and then I know what time it is, I think. 'Cause there'll be no lost or fear. 'Cause baby, I'm on my way. 'Cause you came just in time. You know he found me just in time. And he changed that lovely time. Oh, that lovely day. 'Cause just in time. Just in time. That's true.
Melissa Walker. Give it up.
That's a good one. Thank you, everyone.
Hey. Thank you, darling.
Thank you, babe.
Remember we used to do that and play that and day by day in the kitchen? That was so
We
much
did.
fun.
Old Devil Moon.
That's right. Oh, goodness. There we go. Thank you so much. This is, this is the kind of lowdown we've never had, you know? We got a lot of people out in the audience tonight from our Jazz House Kids family. And one thing that's been so satisfying to see is that a lot of the baddest young cats who are out there on the scene playing right now, a lot of them came through Jazz House, and we're very proud of that. You know, when we see somebody like Isaiah J. Thompson out there killing it, we see Zoe Abadia out there killing it, we see Julian Lee out there killing it. They all Jazz House. And we couldn't be more proud of that. In fact, we have so many Jazz House people out there tonight. Let's see, I'm just going to close my eyes and go. Who am I pointing at? Birsa Chatterjee. Come up here, Birsa. What's up, Birsa? Grab that microphone there, brother. Is that on?
I was blessed by Melissa Walker. It's
Yes.
definitely on.
Yes, indeed. You got your horn?
Yep.
See, now, the best musician is a prepared musician. Yes, please go get your horn and try to make it quick. That's right. That's right. Oh, wait. Don't hurt yourself. Yeah, but without bodily harm. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look at him. He's hungry. He's eager.
It's a little cold.
That's all right. So wait, before we play, grab that microphone again. Now I want tell everyone your name, where you're from. Obviously, you play the tenor saxophone, and let's just hear a little taste about your years as part of the Jazz House family.
For sure. Well, my name is Birsa Chatterjee. I hail from Montclair, New Jersey. Yeah, give it up for Montclair. And it's because of my mom and raising me in a place like Montclair. She was very deliberate about that choice just because of what that town offers culturally. And we've stumbled upon this amazing organization called Jazz House Kids one summer. I looked very different. Christian, you look the exact same. Literally, I'm not even kidding. And that was just, little did I know that was the beginning of a whole lifetime of unbelievable joy and love and community and satisfaction that this music that we call jazz would be giving me.
And now you have an official role with Jazz. What is your title?
Yeah, so I'm the education program coordinator at Jazz House Kids. Thank you. And it's
Education program coordinator.
It's surreal. It feels so good to give back to the next generation of musicians coming up.
That's fantastic, man.
And faculty, yes.
Yes. Well, congratulations, man. You've made us very proud. And after hearing you play last night, you were just, I can't wait to see what we're going to do right now. I bet you can't either. So what would you like to play? Call something I know. Do not embarrass me on my own show.
I'm not the one needs to be worried about that.
Play whatever you want. Sounds good to me. Sure. up for Bierce, y'all. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like you've been listening to some Lester. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I don't mean Lester Hayes for all you football fans out there. That's right. Oh, man. So this has been wonderful. Now, for the next segment of the show, let's see. This involves gifts. We're going to have a little different kind of test. In the history of the Lowdown, we usually do one of three things. We have a blindfold test, sports trivia, or play the image. And I'm going to bypass all three of those tonight, and I'm going to do something a little extra special. We're going to play, let's see, I need another volunteer. We're going to play Name That Tune, but here's the rules of this particular Name That Tune. I'm going to give you a lyric from a song, and you tell me what song it is. Can we have the lights up, please, for Atmosphere, as Cannonball Adderley said in 1959. Now, keep turn them up, turn them off so I can see everybody. Okay, now, let's see. Whoever gets this right, you get a drink on my behalf. I will buy you a glass of wine. Don't tell anybody wine is free here, but. Okay. All right, I'm going to give you one line from a song, and you have to tell me what song it is. You ready? Here is Name That Song. And all at once, I owned the earth and sky. Have you met Miss Jones? Very good. Come up here. Come up here. Grab that microphone there. What's up?
What's up?
Tell everyone your name and your hometown.
My name is James Bally. I'm from Elizabeth, New Jersey.
Ah, what's up, James?
I'm also a Jazz House Kids alumni.
Yeah, baby. See what I'm saying? You red or white?
What?
Red or white?
Oh, wine? I'm not 21.
Get out of here. Sit down, sit down. We might have to edit all of that out. Hey, very good job. Okay, James nailed that one. Okay, here is song number 2. Don't you notice how hopelessly I'm lost? I'm sorry, I saw her first. Misty! Come on up here. Now, I know who you are, but I want you to grab that microphone, tell everybody your name and hometown.
I'm Ella Brown.
Yes, you are.
And I'm from Rutherford, New Jersey.
Woo! You also what? Well, that's fine. Y'all just won't have no wine. That's all. But wait, tell everybody what you're doing, because this is another Jazz House Kids family member.
Yes, I went to Jazz House, and now I go to Howard University.
Yeah.
Yes. I'm studying music at Howard in DC. So.
Oh, wonderful. Well, we're so proud of you, Ella. Man, can someone over 21 answer this next one so I don't get in trouble? Okay. That's the pop. That's the pop version. It's just what happens when people make a new pop song out of an old song title. All right, wait a minute. I can't stand when that happens. All right, give me a second here. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Song number 3. This one's kind of, y'all know this, but I'm gonna give it a shot. My favorite line from this song, I'm sure y'all know it, I gotta give it to you anyway. A trip to the moon on gossamer wings. I saw her again. Oh, wait a minute. Come up here. Come up here. What'd you say? What'd you say? I gotta give you a buzzer. Yes, just one of those things. Come on up here, Patrick. You know the drill.
Yes, sir.
Name and hometown.
My name is Patrick Gannon. I'm from Scotch Plains, New Jersey.
Nice. Are you 21?
I am, in fact. I'm 22. I like red.
All right. Red or white?
Red, please.
You heard the man. Hook him up.
And I'm another former Jazz House kid.
Oh, yes, no, former. Aren't you current?
I am. I'm the student services manager at Jazz House Kids. And faculty.
You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. Thank you, baby. You're wonderful. Okay, we're going to do our 4th and final song, and then we'll get ready for our finale. Okay, let's see here. Y'all be ashamed of himself. Okay, here is song number 4. Yeah, and now, mind you, all you adults in the back, please, get that wine. Here's a line from song number 4. Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art. Nope. I'll give you the line before. I get to have this wine for myself. Are you warm? Are you real? Mona Lisa. Nat King Cole will be playing on your playlist tonight. Oh, so what you saying? Bonus round? Okay, all right. I got you. Let's see. this one. Now, Melissa, you can't answer this. High as a mountain, deep as a river. Come rain or come shine. Okay, yeah, tell them one more time.
Ella Brown.
Now, Ella, when will you be 21?
I have 2 years.
Okay, so in 2024, you got 2 glasses of wine coming to you from me.
2023. No, wait, 2024, yeah. Yeah. 2024.
Wait a minute, how old are you really? Right. So here's, Ella, you stay up here. Here's what we're gonna do. How many musicians here have their instrument? Get your axe. Hurry, 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 hurry. Take the A train. Hurry, hurry, hurry. I don't mean literally take the A train. I mean like hurry. That's the lyric of the song. Oh, I'm sorry.
If that's cool.
Huh?
If that's cool.
We're going to keep this nice and simple. Ooh, yeah, there you go. What key you like? F? All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to play Centerpiece. Everybody gets one, you hear me? One chorus. One chorus. You got your horn? Oh, see, y'all be ashamed of yourself. Dr. Mai. Ted Chubb, you got your horn? I'm good, let the kids take it. Man. Ted Chubb, Ted Chubb, Ted Chubb. What tempo you like? I'll play you one out front.
The more I'm with you, pretty baby, the more I feel my love increase.
Look out.
I'm building all my dreams around you. My happiness will never cease. But baby, I'm no good without you. 'Cause baby, you're my centerpiece. I'll buy a house and garden.
Give a round of applause to all of these great musicians who sat in tonight. Oh, man. Yeah, y'all. Thank you very, very much. This has been wonderful to do this very, very special episode of the Lowdown Conversations with Christian with a very, very hip and fun and knowledgeable and familial audience. So thank you all for joining me this evening. And the one and only Lowdown for 2022 was a very, very special one. Thank you very much. And we will see you in 2023, where it's going to be even more soulful and more fun and more funky. I'm Christian McBride. Thank you very much. Y'all have a good night.
Let's have one more. One more special thanks to the great Christian McBride for this wonderful event.
Thank you.
I just want to say one more special thanks to National Endowment for the Humanities for their support, and the New Jersey Council for the Humanities. Wayne Winborn here at the Institute for Jazz Studies at Rutgers Newark, and to our friends at Yardbird Entertainment. On behalf of Jazz House Kids, we thank you so much for joining us, and we hope to see you next year. Thank you.